live from the KWQC Broadcast Center in downtown Davenport with Morgan Otier and Kyle Keel. This is Quad Cities Live.
Today on QCL, from new construction to restoring historic properties, the right windows and doors matter. How one local company helps homeowners and businesses tackle projects from start to finish.
Plus, March is American Red Cross Month. We will learn more about the life-saving impact of the organization, along with ways to support our Red Cross volunteers.
And later, Where the Flowers Are Farm. We'll get details on some upcoming workshops just in time for Mother's Day, along with tips to build the perfect bouquet. Hello and welcome to Quad Cities Live. Thank you so much for joining us. I'm Morgan Otier alongside my co-host Kyle Keel.
Welcome back, Morgan.
Yes, thank you
Glad to
so
have you
much.
back.
Thank you. It's good to be back, actually, and I'm telling the truth. So if you are right now already thinking about ways to keep the kids busy when the school year ends, the Putnam Museum has you covered.
Yeah, absolutely. Their popular summer camps are back for 2026 with hands-on activities that blend science, art, culture, and of course technology. And it's for kids of all ages. Joining us now to tell us more about the Putnam Summer Camp lineup is Scott Peak, the mad scientist.
Always looking good.
Yeah, you know,
on the
this
show.
is a good look for me today.
We appreciate the wig here today. Right? It is a wig. Right?
Yeah, oh, yeah, no.
It is a big break.
Yeah.
You did some growing here over the last several weeks.
A few minutes and it just poof, crazy.
Wow. Yeah, science, right?
Yeah.
Hey, tell us a little bit more about the summer camps, because these are a little bit different than maybe some of the typical summer camps you hear of around town.
Yeah.
Sure. So, I mean, they're all, you know, like you said, based in some sort of STEM or some sort of history or culture thing. I mean, obviously they're lots of fun.
Yeah.
And you do all sorts of fun activities, art projects, all sorts of things. But there's always learning to be had.
Right, absolutely. Well, there are several different options depending on age, depending on time of day. Pretty much everything you can think of, it's there on the Putnam's website. But can you walk us through what to expect in the different age groups? Because this goes from pre-K all the way through 6th grade, correct?
That's correct.
Okay.
And this year, pre-K and kindergarten is a camp that we're offering for the first time.
Oh.
So we have a new preschool educator, we have our new Family Discovery Center.
That's great.
And so we're adding in more pre-K offerings. So there are shorter camps than the others, but,
Yes, makes
but this is obviously an additional offering for us. So then you have our traditional half-day camps, which is 1st and 2nd grade.
Okay.
And they're half days, but you can make them a full day.
Okay.
You have the option to add like a lunchtime,
Okay.
and then you can make it a full
That's
day
nice
to
if-
cover it
yeah.
for the whole day.
Yeah.
And then we've got our older group that goes up till 6th grade, and that's a full day camp from 9 to 4.
That's perfect, you know, because it's like, what do we do with these kids?
Yeah,
we got to go to work. And,
Yes.
No, and this is a lot of fun for them. There are all kinds of themes as well.
Yes.
Oh.
Let's talk about those things.
So many different themes. So,
Yeah.
I mean, it would be hard for me to remember them all.
No,
but,
absolutely.
But certainly, you know, we've got some new ones this year. We've got, there's a slime camp, which we'll talk about.
Oh, yes.
But then we've got STEAM Girls, which
Oh,
is,
I
you
love
know,
that.
not just STEM, but STEAM.
Yes.
So we're adding the art in there too. And then we've got a lot of different space camps, dinosaur camps.
Oh, I saw that,
Our
yeah.
perennial favorites like the Wizarding Camp and the Zombie Camp.
Yeah.
Wicked, all sorts of things.
Well, slime, what is it called?
very
Slime
popular.
Splat Science. That's the
Yes.
name of one of the camps. And so in honor of that,
Yeah.
we're going to make a little slime.
It's slime time.
It's slime
This
time.
shows you just how easy
Yes.
it is.
So this is super simple. We've
Okay.
just got some like clear glue here. You could use Elmer's white glue as well.
All right.
Okay.
And we're just doing a little mixing up here. So
Okay.
we've got liquid starch.
Okay.
So you're going to mix that into your glue.
All right.
And then
wanna
you're
stir it right
just
away?
going to stir it, stir it, stir
Okay.
it.
Okay.
And then if you want, we got some sprinkles here, or sprinkles.
Sprinkles.
Sparkles.
Sparkles.
Sprinkles
Don't
too.
eat 'em.
You
Don't eat
know,
'em.
sprinkles would be fine too.
Oh,
Okay.
yeah, it's already.
And so it's going to kind of,
forming.
Do I put my sparkles in
yep.
now? Okay.
Yep. And then if you want to add some color to that, so in the end, we'll do some magic, you know, in the end. This is what we're going for here. And so this one is more your traditional.
Oh my gosh, and that one has
so
sparkles in it
it's
too.
got the sparkles. Now
Oh.
this other one here looks a little bit more like bubble gum.
Yeah.
This one's a poofier one. And this one you get to add a little bit of that spray shaving cream. And then it
Okay.
gives it kind of that, you know, milky but also puffy.
Okay, so
puffy
that's
feel
why
to
this
it.
one feels different.
Yes.
Which one? What did you add to that one? The pink
The
one?
shaving cream.
The shaving cream. Okay, I might
So
do
if
that
somebody
too.
wants to do that,
Yeah, I'll do that.
go for it.
Oh,
I
my
feel
kid's
bad
gonna love
for
me today.
Our next guest. I'm just gonna have slime all over my hands.
Yeah.
How much do I put in? Just
Oh, you just measure with your heart.
measure with my heart. All right.
That's probably good. Yeah.
There we go.
Wow.
I know.
That does look edible. I know
right?
it's
It looks
not.
like whipped cream.
Yeah, exactly. But I mean, and it's funny because we've got this slime camp, but also a lot of the camps do have a slime element to them.
Of course
Okay,
they do.
yeah.
It's
And
everyone's
so
favorite
Kids
thing.
love
You
the
know.
slime.
And like I was saying when they said, oh, hey, do you want to make slime on TV? And I said, as long as it's not at my house. So the nice
Absolutely.
thing is that we send kids home with the slime in a nice little container.
Nice for who?
And then you didn't let me finish. You send home in these nice little containers, and we tell the
Yours looks much
kids
better than mine.
that you know, yours looks like Jello.
Yeah, it
salad,
really does.
you know?
Yeah, I wouldn't recommend putting this in a
So
bowl
then
and putting
once
in
it gets to
front
the point, and you're not going to get there because it's going to take a while.
Yeah.
It'll get to the point where it sticks together like this, and then you kind of like knead it like taffy or something
Okay.
like that, and then
Sure.
it pulls together.
Maybe we'll show it off at the very end then.
Well, that's why we had these magic, you know,
Yeah.
completed ones.
So obviously you got many camps to choose from. So when can we sign our kids up for these?
Yeah.
Right now.
Right now.
They
Okay.
fill
open-
up quickly.
So they're about half sold as it is right
Oh,
now.
really?
They
Wow,
opened up
okay.
on Valentine's Day.
Okay.
So they've been open for a few weeks.
Yeah.
They're about, the full day camps are about halfway full. That zombie camp, if you're interested in something like that, that one's almost nearly full. But,
Okay.
but again, there's so many different options.
And if you're a member, you can save money as well.
That's
if you're
right.
a Putnam member.
Lot of
If you're a
perks.
Putnam member, yep, you get to, there's a cheaper price that members pay.
Okay. Good to
You
know.
know, and so that membership, you know, pays for
Okay.
itself pretty quickly when you're saving on programs.
Especially when it comes to summer camps.
Yes.
Boy, oh boy.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, if you want to learn how to become a member of the Putnam or to learn more about the summer camps at the Putnam Museum and Science Center or register for any of those, you can visit putnam.org. Also, check out all of the exhibitions in place as Morgan and I continue to really
I'm
get our
having a
slime
great time.
complete,
I love
right?
I love a task.
Scott putting us
during
to work
interview.
today.
No, exactly.
I like
and
it.
now you have something fun to take home or not.
Or not.
Yeah, we'll
Never
see
tell.
what happens.
Your choice.
All right, still to come on QCL, we are talking with Seifert Windows and Doors about projects ranging from residential replacements to new construction, even historic buildings.
You're watching Quad Cities Live.
When it comes to upgrading your home or business, the right windows and doors can make a big difference. And not just in appearance, but in performance and energy efficiency as well. Joining us today from Seifert Building Supplies is Vice President Jeremy Duvall. Jeremy, welcome back.
Hi, thank you.
Thank you so much for being here today. So we're going to focus things a little bit more today, and not everything regarding Seifert Building Supplies, but on windows and doors. This is top of mind for a lot of people getting their tax returns as well, and kind of deciding on that next project. So give us a little bit of an overview on what your team can do when it comes to replacing windows and doors.
We do everything from tearing out a whole entire window if it's in bad shape and replacing it, to new construction, to just putting inserts in. So we run the gamut across the board
Okay.
in commercial, residential, and historical needs.
Okay, so let's start with homeowners. So let's say I'm a homeowner and this is something that I want to do. It's the next project on my list. Describe the process for us, how to get started, and really what that looks like for a homeowner.
You can go on our website or give us a call. We'll put you in touch with one of our window guys and or girls, and they'll go through the process with you, ask a lot of questions, and really get to know what's going on, why you're wanting to do what you're doing, figure out some kind of a budget,
Okay.
really kind of get an understanding of exactly what the expectations are going to be.
Okay, and I'm sure a similar process for any business owners trying to do the same. Now, so roughly how long is this process? And I'm sure it's dependent on how busy you all are.
It's the busyness, the ability for installers to come out to the job.
Okay.
Right now, from start to quote would be just a matter of a couple of minutes to kind of get an idea.
Okay.
But to schedule a time to come out, you're within a couple of weeks, and then usually within a few months, you'll have windows in your house.
Wow, very nice. So one thing that does set Seifert apart when it comes to this is you offer full installation
We do.
services. So what does that mean, and why is that important for homeowners or business owners?
It's important because there's similar people that do what we do, but the thing is we partner with local contractors that aren't just window installers, they're remodelers. So if they open something up and they have an issue or they see something that could be an issue potentially, they'll bring that up, they'll address it with us and with the homeowner, but they're also the people that are going to fix the problem as well. So we're not just, and then, tell the homeowner, oh, go find somebody else to fix that problem. We don't do that. We work with our contractors that know how to do the good stuff.
Yeah, and that is a scary thing and is something that definitely does happen quite a bit.
Sure.
We're actually looking at the German American Heritage Center right now.
We did that a few years back.
That is an historic space. You work with a lot of historic spaces. I would assume that that probably comes up a lot, where you take something out and there's something hiding behind there that needs fixed.
Unfortunately, it happens more than you think. We actually just went to a job this morning and we found the exact same thing. And it's a certain age of home, certain type of exterior shell. We can always tell pretty quickly if there's going to be some potential damage.
Okay, so that's one thing that really sets you all apart, is that you're using those local contractors. So if they see a problem, they're definitely well equipped to fix it. They don't just know how to do one thing.
Correct.
Okay, so what else can you tell us about when it comes to choosing these replacements and how that process works?
We ask a lot of questions, like I said. So we try to determine budgetary needs, the style of home, which dictates usually what you want to put in there.
Sure.
Again, going back to historical, if it's an older home that's 100+ years old, there's certain groups within the community that kind of, hey, you really need to do this, and we have a turnkey process for that. We work directly with the city to get historical permission, and we go in and we replace with historical-like products.
Okay, so you pretty much, at Seifert, you can help manage a project
start to finish.
From start to finish.
Absolutely.
And that is a really big deal when you are a homeowner, let's say, and you feel like you have so many different avenues that you may have to go through just to get a project done. Sometimes they just say forget it. So
it happens a lot.
Yeah. Okay. Well, wonderful. Thank you. Here's some information on your screen. Seifert Building Supplies is on West Kimberly Road in Davenport. The showroom and the lumberyard hours are listed on your screen. If you want to schedule an appointment, you can give them a call at 563-391-5110 or visit them online at seifertlumber.com. Jeremy, as always, thank you so much for joining us today and just making it easy. We appreciate it.
Thank you.
Yes, thank you. Coming up on QCL, March is Red Cross Month, and there's still time to make a lasting impact on the organization. How your donation allows volunteers to serve local communities just like ours.
Quad Cities Live continues.
March is Red Cross Month, allowing us to celebrate the life-saving impact of the organization, whether it's blood donation or the Red Cross response to a variety of disasters from fires to storms. Joining us now from American Red Cross of Illinois is Executive Director Trish Burnett. Trish, thanks for being here today.
Thank you for having me.
Yes, so excited to talk with you, and so timely, right, as we enter those spring months and we deal with a lot of storms, oftentimes for our area, flooding, all sorts of things. But I want to start with Red Cross Giving Day, which is specifically happening later this month in March 25th for this year. So can you tell us a little bit more about that annual event and how it supports the Red Cross?
Right. Obviously, we take donations all year round, but that's a day designated really to honor kind of our volunteers and the mission of our work. And even as you mentioned today, we're getting ready for the potential for bad weather. So our volunteers are busy today doing that.
Yeah.
And those funds stay here locally to help support our communities and make sure we're ready, whether it's a home fire or severe weather, whatever that need is, to be able to respond quickly and help people.
Yeah, people know, when they're making that donation, they could be helping out a neighbor, a family member, a co-worker, even themselves at some point by making that donation, because those do stay right, regionally. So let's talk a little bit more about the ways that Red Cross responds. So when we started the segment, I talked about blood donation. Not a lot of people necessarily realize that. So can you give us some more details?
Yes, the Red Cross actually, as an organization, we collect 40% of the nation's blood supply.
Wow.
So we are the largest blood collector in the country thanks to our blood donors, but we just manage that for the country, and then we also respond to disasters. We support military families. We have international services. It's really just a broad mission where we do a lot of great work.
Right.
But blood and the disaster are the two main services we do right here in our community.
Okay, and so oftentimes when we think of disasters, right, we think of hurricanes, in other parts of the country, but here we talk a lot about tornadoes those really bad storms. So what are the ways that we will see the Red Cross show up after a disaster?
Right. When something happens, our goal is to be there within 2 hours. And that could be to open shelters, open a reception center, feed people, provide comfort and care, really to make sure that people know that there's somebody there to care for them and somebody to really help them move forward in what's next. Because as you can imagine, in that moment, you're not always thinking clearly.
Right.
And everybody
It's a
around you
chaotic
is
time.
impacted, so they can't really support you either. So our volunteers are trained to come in and really help assess the situation, provide services, financial assistance if that's needed, but most importantly, to be that person to say, I got you.
Yeah.
I'm here with you. We're going to get through this.
That's a big deal. It takes a special kind of person. I mean, the response is similar, of course, on a smaller scale after we see a house fire, which we see, unfortunately, many of those during this time of year. You have the Sound the Alarm program, where the Red Cross is trying to get more and more smoke detectors in people's homes, which is wonderful. We can learn more about that just by going to the website. But I did want to talk quickly about volunteers. So is that something that the Red Cross is always looking for?
90% of our workforce is volunteer.
Wow.
So yes, and they serve at all levels. I have a volunteer partner that makes same decisions I do.
Yeah.
So we are always in need of volunteers. And if fire response isn't your thing, we have a wide variety. Working at blood drives, all different volunteer opportunities.
And you can work with them on training and all of that.
We take care of all of that. And if you want to deploy somewhere to help with a big hurricane response or something, that's an option too. So. And you become friends with a lot of neat people.
Yeah, I can only imagine. Well, we've got the website on the screen. So American Red Cross of Illinois, it serves more than 12 million people in 88 counties across Illinois, Iowa, and Missouri through a network of 5 chapters. Now, if you want to learn more about making an impact through a donation or opportunities to volunteer, visit redcross.org. And Trish, we want to thank you so much for being here. We know it's a very busy time.
Thank
so we
you
appreciate
so much.
it. Yes, thank you. Coming up on Quad Cities Live, building the perfect bouquet just in time for Mother's Day. Where the Flowers Are Farm will join us with some exciting upcoming workshops and events.
Quad Cities Live continues.
Well, spring is just about a week and a half away, and that means flowers will soon start to bloom.
Yes, and you can put together a beautiful fresh bouquet all on your own with some tips from the professionals, of course. Back with us today from Where the Flowers Are Farm is owner Kristen Schopbelt. Kristen, welcome back.
Thank you for having me.
Thank you
Thanks
so
for
much
being
for being
here.
here. I love it when you're on the show. It smells beautiful.
Oh, yeah, you step right over here and you just smell the flowers, the fresh flowers.
Exactly. And you are actually going to show us today how to arrange a beautiful bouquet.
Yes.
Because you have some events coming up that are going to allow people to really get an up-close look at how to do exactly that. So where should we start here with what you've brought for us?
I have brought a couple arrangements that we'll be making at events.
Okay.
But I did bring this guy of. This is kind of our standard size that we do at a lot of our workshops where we're making arrangements.
Quite large. Yeah.
It is, yes.
That's good.
I've pre-greened it for us today and pre-cut our stems to good sizes, so it should be pretty easy to put this together.
Okay.
But we're going to just start with the larger flowers. This shorter chrysanthemum you have over here, I always start with something large and in the center and the front, just to kind of add bring your eye to the front of the
grab your attention,
and then the flower that you're smelling that looks absolutely lovely is the stock flower.
Okay.
It's a terrible name for a lovely flower that smells amazing.
Yes.
And I use these to add height. So I have 3 of these here, and we're just going to disperse them through the arrangement.
Perfect.
All right, and we want to talk about some of the events coming up because they obviously revolve around Mother's Day.
Yes, we have a lot of events for Mother's Day.
Mom and Me, right?
Yes.
Mom and Me coming up?
Our first one is Mom and Me. That's put on by Avery McCoy. She does clay earrings. And it's at the Tin Roost up in North Liberty, Iowa. So she brings on a lot of vendors. You can make earrings or bracelets. She has live painting with Painting Page.
That's fun.
We'll be there with our rolling flower bar so you can put together a large arrangement or a kid-size arrangement. And then there's photography there with Redhead Media. So you get to leave with a slew of awesome things.
All the awesome things.
Yeah.
Okay, and then where am I putting these guys
Wherever
here?
your eye desires.
So that's okay.
Go for it. Yep.
Okay,
it's
wonderful.
gonna look good, I promise.
Okay, and then we have Flowers in Bloom coming up in early May.
This
that's May
event,
3rd.
this is at Isabel Bloom. This is our 2nd year doing
Yay,
this.
I love that.
The size of arrangement you're building now is what we'll be building at that event. And this event is really cool because we will be in the Isabel Bloom studio. So you get to be where they make all of their blooms while we're putting blooms together.
That's
so
fun.
yes. Go ahead.
So did you want people to register ahead of these events?
Yes, all of
Okay.
these registration in advance is required. A lot of these events are already halfway sold out.
Oh,
so,
okay.
Start that group text.
That's why we want to have her on.
Exactly. Have her on ahead of
In
time.
March,
Yes.
because they do sell out very
Yes.
quickly. These are really fun events.
Yeah, absolutely. And so we've got a Mother's Day flower bar coming up on the 9th of May,
Yes,
right?
this is our most popular event.
Yeah.
This is at Feather Your Nest Interiors in Muscatine, and this one will sell out also. So
Okay.
you can go on the website, choose the size of arrangement you want to build, and show up that day, and you get to go through the flower bar, pick the blooms you love, and I'll help you put something together.
Oh,
so
that's really fun.
Morgan, you're doing a really great job here.
Well, I don't know if Kristen, she'll never tell me the truth,
It
at
looks
least
amazing.
not
Yes,
to
she
me.
will.
I did want to get a couple more things. So we have 1 minute left of the show. You have a second location
Yes.
in Morning Sun, so congratulations.
That's exciting.
Yes, I just brought on a second location that we're growing in Morning Sun, and it's really cool because it's in front of a really cool Airbnb called the Buckman Guest House. So
Oh, okay.
there's a lot of great
Beautiful.
opportunity there, and I'll have pickups on that farm as well. So.
Well,
congrats on the
congratulations.
growth.
Yes.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Congratulations. And also sign up, make sure that you sign up to be part of the Bouquet Club.
Yes.
You can get flowers, you can pick them up, you can get them delivered. So you can do all of that by
Yes.
visiting the website here on your screen, wheretheflowersarefarm.com. Also, space for that is limited. So if you think it would be a really great gift or something you want for yourself, make sure you do it soon.
Definitely.
Kristen, thank you so much for being here today.
always.
We
Yes,
appreciate it. Thank you.
We appreciate you watching today. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.